This is the original JB Weld steel reinforced epoxy. Today I'm going to show you how to use it and what I think about if it's worth it for repairs or not. So it does come with two separate tubes. You can see here it has two plungers that are connected to each other. You can kind of see there's like this white here and then there's a black, and they do come out together. They mix together as you push. So before mixing anything, you want to make sure that your surface material or whatever you're going to be epoxying together is clean. So you want to remove any dirt, oil, rust, paint, loose material. You can also use sandpaper. So here I'm just going to be demonstrating how to mix it, not necessarily applying it because I've already applied it to what I need. To use it, you twist off the cap. You can see here you want to squeeze out equal parts onto a mixing base. I always just use a piece of scrap cardboard. It's really nice because this stuff, I mean, it will really stick. So you want to plunge out. You can see I have some. There you go. It does come with this little mixing stick, just a popsicle stick. You can use anything really, but the popsicle stick is nice. One thing that's important is you do kind of want to put this back on quickly. Otherwise, it will set and it'll become impossible. Twist the cap back on, and then here you see this two pools of material here. So you need to mix these uniformly, or else it's not going to work. So I take my popsicle stick here. I just keep mixing. So this is the dark gray color, the JB Weld dark gray color. So obviously you have this white, you have this black. It's going to start giving us that gray. You want to make sure that the whole pool here is the same color. So I got some of that white left here on the edges. Once you have this nice and mixed, you're going to want to take your popsicle stick here, or whatever you're going to be using to apply it. Spread a thin layer. So here I'm just going to just keep using this example. So you'd want to spread a thin layer here. Just keep pulling from this. Once you have enough of the epoxy down, you're going to want to, whatever it is. So here I'm like, quite literally, this is just an example using cardboard. Now, this is going to take some time to cure. This is not like a 5-minute like Gorilla Glue situation. This one's useful for all sorts of really heavy duty repairs like metal. So for this to set, it's going to take 4 to 6 hours. So whatever you're using or whatever you're going to do, I would plan to just leave it overnight, let it set. I use this actually on the desk I'm currently filming on. So let me show you where I put my repair at. You can see here on this joint, these are two metallic, I think they're aluminum frames for a desk, and this thing was extremely crickety. So I applied this all around the joint there on the seams. This has been a long time ago, and it's not very gummy or anything. It is extremely stiff. So it made that my desk extremely stiff, two metallic pieces. So I made quite a big pool here. I don't necessarily need it anymore. Obviously, you just want to discard it, but this will start to set on its own, so you do need to use it pretty quickly.